Good morning. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Yeah, a long time I thought about beauty in our lives, and but when I start to prepare to talk about this, it then become a scary topic because I realize how it's influencing our life. It's scary, scary beauty. It's really in every aspect of our life. I didn't thought about this so complex until now. And it's incredible what beauty can bring to our daily life. And before I start to talk about this, I would like to ask you to share with each other, if you are family, like family, or find some partner, what do you think is beautiful, was beautiful today for you? What is a beauty today for you? Maybe you had some experience, or maybe you had some beautiful moment in your family, or maybe something on the way. Simi, would you like to share what was in your day today? Some beauty? You are sitting there so lonely and beautiful.
Most useful, I'm home alone right now, so not much interaction. But my interaction with my dog, I think, is the most beautiful thing that happened this morning.
I see. Somebody else want to share?
Yeah, I just want to share that my garden is full of weeds, and a month older weed in the bush, this beautiful budded red and white rose, this bloom amongst all those weeds. So it's incredible how all that beauty appeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm afraid even to touch topic of gardening because I have garden. It can be separate sermon about beauty of the garden. Yeah, somebody else?
The roses at the entry of our garden during the holidays, the lovely flowers. So one completely open, the other is preparing to.
Yeah. I see everybody who's sharing about beauty feel like joy, yeah, and happiness coming out of you and your words and your experience. So beauty is really inseparable from joy and bringing us so much joy. And as I start to read about beauty, it's amazing. It's from the first day of creation, yeah, when there's mentioned God created the world and it was good. He was keep mentioning it was good, but I think it was also beautiful. And then God created Adam, and then he looked at him, and he created Eve. Yeah, the manifestation of beauty. I'm joking, it's not in the Bible. Just checking your knowledge. Yeah, and so many people seeking for beauty and meaning of the beauty through the history, and every philosopher must say something about beauty. Composers, music, arts, mostly it's through the arts, yeah. And but most of the people, like, they found beauty through the shapes and forms, and minorities who was looking for the real inner side of the beauty and meaning of the beauty in our life. For example, Aristotle said, the chief forms of beauty are order and symmetry and definedness. The work of art has an imaginary point of reference, the center of gravity, and around this point the lines, surfaces, and masses are distributed in such a way that they rest in a perfect equilibrium. The structural aim of all these modes in harmony, and harmony is a satisfaction of our sense of beauty. So we find beauty in the harmony and harmony in the beauty also. You know, my husband, he was studying architecture, and so time to time he has this like, look at that, children throw some pieces of toys, and how they lay out on the carpet, for example, is like in perfect harmony, creating such a beauty, like you cannot do it for purpose. People like learning and seeking for inspiration to create the piece of art, and sometimes this art is just like, you know, in the mess. You can find in the mess. And so this is the external side of the beauty. And for example, Confucius in China 2000 years ago said that the purpose of art is to guide people's heart toward righteousness. This understanding of the role of the arts in the harmony of society is one of the basic teachings on Confucianism. And perhaps this will help us to think more deeply about beauty and the role of the art, its place not only in our own lives, but the way it's able to play part in transformation of the world. Do you know some examples how beauty changed some historical events or influenced some historical events? It will be your homework. I want to also read for you what beauty means according to divine principle. So according to divine principle, love is an emotional force given by the subject to object, and the beauty is an emotional force returned to the subject by the object. In present moment, I'm giving you my love, all what I can, all what I can in the moment, and I receiving beauty from you when you're looking and listening and answering and trying to think about it. This is beauty, and beauty is an emotional sense, emotional feeling, what I feel and everybody feel. And if we are united, you feel beauty from me also, and I feel so much love from you in this present moment. And then joy comes, everybody happy, and you live in this service today, you will feel joy and happiness, and your day may develop differently, yeah, if you came here. I don't know how it's for people who didn't come here, but hopefully also. So beauty is emotional stimuli, and it is so important to feel this in our life. I printed so many smart words about beauty to talk. But it's so important what we feel in the moment. Through the history, you probably know that beauty took two different ways. Some people focused more on eternal beauty and how this beauty guiding us to the truth and meaning of life. But at the same time, the beauty also so misunderstood and corrupted and misleading people in our world, especially our days of social media, is so very obvious. It's millions and billions, I don't know, spent on beauty industry, and beauty really dictating many steps in our daily life. For example, today I'm sure everybody took time what I will dress to look beautiful. Yeah, maybe some makeup, something put on your face, because we want this feeling of joy through the beauty, and we feel joy when we see ourselves beauty, and we hope that others will see us beautiful, and this is bringing us joy. So beauty and love is like, you cannot separate it. And finding beauty, we find in love. And this is what we strive in our life, to find the real love. That's why many people always desire to find beauty in our daily life, through maybe cosmetic, or maybe clothes, or maybe art, music, some good food, some surroundings. We're always looking for beauty to feel love and feel joy in our lives. Did you ever have experience when you meet very ordinary person, but that knowing that person more, you feel such a beauty manifesting from that person? I had this experience in my youth when I entered university, and this made me think about beauty since then. I was 17, and when I gave my exams to enter university, of course I could see my class, my classmates, my group, and there were all kind of people. And the one boy was very beautiful, like pretty, like from the picture, all these idyllical pictures what we see in the movies and everywhere. And there were other people, like more ordinary. And I thought, wow, so nice boy in my group, amazing, like this is joy, like, I don't know, you feel joy when there are beautiful people around. But then with time, after we start to study a month, a 2, a 3, I start to notice that I don't see this beauty in this boy anymore. It's like, it's just disappearing, and he becomes so like ordinary person. And then another people who were very ordinary become so beautiful for me. It's like, when you see with your eyes, it's difficult to explain. It's not matching with your emotions, yeah? And then I thought, why it's like that? I was really curious, like, why I don't see beauty anymore, but I see beauty in different people. And I realized it's because of actions of these people, because their thoughts, their words, their actions and behavior, if it's not aligned with like truth and goodness in life, this beauty is vanishing. Like, you cannot see it anymore. And other people, maybe they're not so beautiful outside, but if their inner self and heart aligned to the truth and goodness, then they started to manifest this unique beauty, uniqueness in them. Each of us unique, and this, our beauty can be manifested through our uniqueness. And so we can find the beauty in so many things and other people if we try to see this uniqueness, and if our personality based on the really goodness in their life. And since then, I was thinking like really about standards of the beauty, how it's manipulated by people, and especially in women's life is so important moment. And the many things, I don't know, I experienced many things about beauty. For example, you know, when you just walking in the morning sometimes, I was going to my exam recently, and I was a bit nervous a day before, but on the way to exam, I walk on the street where beautiful gardens and beautiful flowers, and it's so calm, and the water like river flowing, and I felt so calm and harmony, like through this beauty what I see, that I was very confident and relaxed in the exam. I didn't worry anymore what topic will come and if I can do it, if I can write or not. And amazingly, the topics which I received in exam was so simple, like I didn't expect that easy. And I feel like when we harmonize ourselves through this, we see more beauty around us. And when we have this harmony inside us and calm, it's changing our life completely. Like, not just in emotional, but the things what we attract through this becomes the things what we really, I don't know, dreaming about. Our dreams come true, or some good things come in what we need in the moment. Like, for example, my topics in exam, they were really easy. Like, I was preparing to have much harder things. And I had like that many times in my life when I make priorities and in my life what I want to prioritize, and then find this inner like stability and peace in myself, harmony, then the beautiful and good things attracting. And what I thought might cause me problem is just vanishing. Like, it's not troubling anymore, just because you harmonize yourself, and like all universe guiding you to the right way and protecting you from the troubles. I'm talking nonsense, or somebody had that in life. Yeah. On the other hand, yeah, probably you also notice this when even beautiful persons start to be angry or like very arrogant or shouting or whatever, you don't see that beauty anymore. It's like changing your body and everything completely. And yeah, you're like falling out of the beautiful harmony of this world. So one Greek poet said, even an ugly thing seems beautiful to a loving heart. So why does love awaken beauty in the beloved? One of the answers is that love makes the inner potential of the uniqueness of all things manifest itself. Our beauty is rooted in our uniqueness, and through love, our uniqueness is revealed as amazing beauty. And so as I mentioned, I feel like beauty is so important in our life and influencing like every aspect of our life, how we can see beautiful things and how we can create beautiful things around us through the harmony inside ourselves. Every moment of our lives also possesses a unique beauty, but we often don't notice, seeing no meaning in what is happening to us. Nevertheless, we have the potential to look at our lives in a new way from the standpoint of love, and then beauty will be visible, even where earlier we could have seen nothing but darkness and despair. I don't know how for you, but for me, understanding of this, like this one sentence, is life transformational sentence for many, many people. And when we see how much councils working with different people who have troubles and troubled behavior or mental disorders, I feel that this is very important point. These people, they need to learn to see the beauty around them, to focus on their uniqueness, because they try to, most of the time, to be like others or to copy somebody without this harmony inside, and they just getting lost, and they cannot find themselves, and they cannot find themselves harmoniously in the society, in their families, and in this state of stress and overwhelming, and I'm sure many people, they don't like themselves. The desire is just to run away from everything, from yourself, from all the, I don't know, gods what trying to save them, from all the help, and just to the beauty making people blind and shining so much that they want to escape from here, from there. And I feel like education about beauty is so important in our schools and for children, first of all, so we can understand our internal beauty and our uniqueness, not trying just to copy somebody, but finding yourself and your unique way in this world. If we choose to look with love, our perception of beauty will be sharper. Everyone knows that a person in love has seen everything through rose-colored glasses. The whole world seems beautiful. Everyone seems to be good and kind, the sun shines brighter than usual, and the birds sing especially sweetly. Did you experience this? When you feel good, everything feels good, like world is great. But when you feel miserable, that is hell everywhere. Yeah, so many people may be skeptic about this, like what is the point of it, and such as perception of reality is nothing but illusion and like a soap bubble. But there is a wise saying, the world exists because of loving people. In choosing to notice and focus on the beautiful dimension of life, we are not deceiving ourselves. Rather, we are helping the world to look at itself in a different way and notice that value lies in life's smallest details. Once we see this dimension, we will have no wish to return to the limited, ugly world we used to perceive. So what does beauty mean for our life? First of all, pursuing a beautiful path of life can be linked to pursuing the best way of experiencing ourselves. Following the truth of the beauty should lead us to find the purest aspects of our personality and harmony in our soul. This, in turn, is a step toward experiencing mutual understanding with others and oneness with the world. We can feel a part of the eternal, beautiful theme by overcoming the darkness of solitude in which our souls suffer. All of us strive for love, and love and beauty is inseparable. Last year when Miti went to the Cheonpyeong, she shared some pictures from Cheonpyeong, springtime. It was so beautiful. It found so much like echo in my heart that I felt, wow, this is like really, it's like heaven. It doesn't matter like all philosophies and all talks. When you see these pictures, it's heaven. I want to go there. This year also the pictures show how beautiful Cheonpyeong is now, how it's developing. It's incredible, yeah? The father's beauty was in the truth and guidance and action, and the mother's truth in beauty and changing surrounding, changing relationship between people. And it's so harmonizing each other, because without truth and action, we cannot build this beauty. And without beauty, we cannot really follow the path of truth and goodness. It's so much in each other. And I wish I can go to Cheonpyeong, really. And I wish everybody can experience this, going there. And even if you don't believe nothing what is going on there, just being there brings such emotions like you cannot feel in other places. I don't know, did you experience this when you went there? It's such a peace and safety. And many people ask me, how could I let my child to go with husband for so long time to Cheonpyeong? But I feel it's very safe place. It's more safer than I will let her somewhere here in London, because it's so much love and care, and it's something that people cannot explain if you don't believe in spiritual realm. Yeah. Bringing many emotions. Yeah, so beauty is the power. Beauty, as we can see, can really save the world or can turn it into hell. And it's so important understanding beauty and teaching people about this. When I'm reading Principle, about beauty, intellect, emotions, and will, I thought, not just this, but any part in the Principle, I think incredible. Like, it's not like ordinary book. It's so much knowledge, history, understanding, like packed in this small book. Wherever you open and start to read, it's just opening universe for you. Even this simple and this like talks about intellect, emotions, will, and beauty there. Who think about this on your daily life so deeply? I think rarely we think about that. But a book written by person who thought so deeply and how to put it all together is just, I don't know, is just incredible. I was amazed when I read in principle because so much thought, so much details, and the people who do that writing, like father, yeah, it's unexplainable how he could put all that together without guidance from heaven. So I hope everybody read sometimes, just open even randomly and read little bit. It's yeah, for me divine principle is always such an inspiration and wisdom and guidance and just so I want to finish my talk with Father's prayer. It's from 1956 and it's about beauty. Please reveal the beauty to our original nature, Father, of your original nature, Father. O Father of creation, your beauty has been revealed in all of creation, and all the external forms which you have touched are overflowing with the beauty of your profundity and manifestation. Please allow us to be able to experience and feel keenly through our minds and bodies your broken heart, which even today is seeking without rest the beauty of humankind, which is the purpose of creation. And please allow us to be able to relate to your love with beauty. Please allow our minds to appear like the original minds of the time when you created us. And please allow our bodies to reveal beauty like the bodies just after creation, when they were not stained by sin. Please allow us to stand with the minds and bodies of the original nature, completely free of any defects, which can represent your love and heart. And if you, our God, move, we move too. And if you, our God, are at rest, we are at rest too. We have come to understand that this is one of the standards you have had as you work hard, going through the history of the providence of restoration until now. Since what we must find now are our own minds, and what we must complete are our own bodies, please let us find them and complete them. Then please establish us as beings who are able to bow down, representing the original beauty of our Father. Please allow us to be able to offer songs of gratitude and glory to you, Father. And we earnestly hope and desire, Father, that you will allow us to be able to feel deep in our bones and flesh that this is the purpose of our Father who has worked so hard. Because we have inherited the blood lineage of the fall, without our realizing it, we have left heaven and lived lives putting importance on ourselves, and we have left behind heavenly morality and acted centered on ourselves. Therefore, contrary to that, please allow us to be led by the call of our original mind, which is able to relate to heavenly morality. And please allow us to find our original selves, which heaven prefers by our original minds, motivating our body. And we earnestly hope and desire that you will establish us as the children who are able to resolve the lamentations of the myriads of people, resolve the lamentations of heaven and earth, bow down before you humbly, Father, and receive your love. We have prayed in the name of the Lord. Amen. Adjum. And I want just to add to this that this is for the first time that I feel so worried talking in front of people. I don't remember this in my life. I don't know why. But as a just person myself, I have been trying to escape talks here. But I just reminded myself that behind my small figure, there are huge power of the Creator and huge power of the God. And if I just think about myself, how I'm looking, how I'm talking, or I'm so blank, I have no ideas what to talk, then it's very miserable feeling and it's scary. But when I think I don't talk from myself, I let God to talk through me, then it's a power, it's a freedom actually, because no more fear putting you in so narrow box. It's a freedom to go everywhere and be free and talk and express, because you know that God behind you and He guiding you and talking through you. And I hope each of you can experience this in your life and always be free and confident and united with God. Thank you so much.